Hey guys, my name's Amelia. I'm super new to YouTube, so I'm gonna apologize in advance for the low quality of this video and for the editing that's not gonna be happening. But today, I want to talk to everybody about bald women, or women with short or shaved heads. The reason why I don't have hair is because I have a genetic form of hair loss called androgenic alopecia. I'm only 20 years old, and this has been going on for a while. So I've been losing my hair for a long time, and I've recently shaved it off. Probably like in the last month I've shaved it off because it just makes my life easier, and I like it shaved. But I wanted your guys' reaction on a couple things actually, because in the last week I had something really strange happen to me. I had an asshole come up to me during my work lunch, and I was sitting at it was kind of a food court, and I was sitting at a table where it's only a 2-people table, so one across from the other. And I'm just sitting there, minding my own business, eating my lunch, and some guy who's like 45 years old comes up to me and sits across from me. I was like kind of weirded out at first. I was like, what the heck? Because there were so many other places to sit. It was like, okay, this is going to be awkward. So I'm like trying not to make eye contact with him and like looking at him and being like, hey, how are you? Super awkward. And finally, after like 10 minutes of just sitting there in silence, he like looks at me and gives me this weird stare like. And finally he goes, why did you ever do that? No, first he goes, can I ask you a question? And I was like, sure. And he's like, why would you ever do that to yourself? And he like points at my head and then points at his own. He's like, why would you ever do that? And I was like, I have alopecia, kind of like taken off guard. And I was like, I can't grow hair like everybody else. I have alopecia, blah, blah, blah. And he's like, oh, I'm so sorry to hear that. He's like, but you know what? It really doesn't look that bad. It doesn't look that bad. And in my head, I'm like, oh, really? I was like, because I really freaking cared about what you thought. I'm so happy that it doesn't look that bad to you. Just a really strange guy. So I wanted to get your feedback on that. Would you guys ever walk up to a girl with really short hair and ask her why she would ever do that? Would you ever do that? Because I know I wouldn't do that. I used to have really long hair, and I would never go up to somebody and either ask them if they had cancer. I would never go up to them and ask them why they cut their hair so short. I would never do that. So that kind of surprised me. Another thing is, I'm just going to ask this flat out. Do you guys, when you see women, for the majority of the time, when you see them, do you think that they're a lesbian if their hair's buzzed or cut really short? Because I have never had so many women hit on me. So many people just assumed that I was gay because of my short hair. Which I have nothing against gay people or lesbian people. I'm just not a lesbian. I've had a boyfriend for 2 years, super happy with him, and these people, they just all assume that I'm gay, and it's so funny to me, and it's kind of, frustrating. I don't know. I just want to know your guys' reaction. Do you initially see a woman who's either bald or with a shaved or short hair and just assume she's gay? What was the other thing that I wanted to ask you guys about? Oh, I wanted to ask you guys, guys particularly, and be brutally honest. Would you ever date a girl who had alopecia, was bald, or had short hair? Would you ever consider it, or is long hair the thing that guys really like? So I just wanted to know that, and there was one more thing that I wanted to ask you guys about. Oh, so I wear wigs sometimes, and they look really natural, and, sometimes I just want to have long hair, and would that weird you guys out? Would that, if a girl just came out front and said, this is a wig, whatever, would you still consider dating them, and would you still be interested in them? Or is it just too weird? I just wanted to know that because, I can ask my friends all I want, but, sometimes they're just going to tell you what you want to hear. So I know that you guys will be completely honest with me and let me know. So I'll keep posting videos about alopecia, a little bit of background on that if you guys are interested, and you can ask me questions about it. And I think that's it. So if you guys could let me know what you think, that'd be awesome. Hope you have a good day. Bye.